I made a list and I checked it twice. Will this set be naughty or nice? LesDiy reached out to see if I would be interested in doing another Christmas set, and of course I said, heck yeah. This Christmas train is designed by CJ and contains 1,111 Lego compatible pieces and a festive spirit that just keeps giving through the 4 cars and the locomotive. The locomotive features moving drive bars. This awesome holiday train retails for $97.99 US, and if you would also like to get the tracks with it, it is $117.99 US. Thank you to LesDiy for sending this set along so we could share with all of you. And don't forget, you can save 20% at LesDiy as we are LesDiy affiliates. Just use our code SheClicksBricks. I'm Stacy, and this is... The set comes in a LesDiy box. They have their logo on the front. No pictures of the set or anything, as it is a mock set, but I do like the way that this box opens. No book, no minifigs, but there is a QR code so that you can download PDF instructions. The locomotive is very well designed, especially for a Christmas train. The red, the green, the gold. I think CJ did a really good job with the colors. And of course, we have the wreath. We do have the wheels move, and it moves the drive bars, which is awesome. Really like the smoke, really good touch. Looks like it's moving. In the front, we have a grill, and actually we have the bogie that actually moves. You can see how that's attached, kind of like a coupler there, so that the train can move on the tracks when the tracks actually turn. The other side is exactly the same. And then here you can see into the control area. And if you look really close, you can actually see that there's a coal fire in there. There's some red bricks. Really well done. The second car of the train, you could see right off, this is the coupler that attaches to the locomotive. Again, it continues with the red and the green and the gold. We've got these gold posts here. And this actually does come off. Nothing inside, but you could see how it gives it some playability to have that come off so that you could put stuff inside if you want to. The back coupler is actually magnetic, which is awesome. All of the couplers going forward are all magnetic. The second car is super festive. This actually looks to me like it would be Santa's chair. It's so well decorated, and we even have a cup in there. And I like the addition of the blue with the colors of this. The fencing, such a great idea for this. Again, we do have our magnetic couplers, and we've got some bumpers there, and they're on both ends. Both sides of this train, of this car, and actually the entire train, are exactly the same. Our magnetic couplers again, but so festive looking. The gold is beyond. CJ is crushing it so far. This third car is my absolute favorite. What a great Christmas tree. It is so well done. Like I said, we have the magnetic couplers and bumpers that continue. And this tree is so well decorated. There's layer by layer, and you can see that there's actually a Christmas train that moves under the Christmas tree. Really great idea. The wheels move well on this one as well. And then we've got some presents in the front. I think it's gorgeous. Last but not least, we have the Caboose. Again, very well done with the design and the colors. I really like the windows, and I really like this light here at the end. You can see through the windows, but you can also take this off and you can see right inside. And we have a couple of chairs and some cups, and looks like a lamp in there. Again, we have the magnetic coupler and the bumpers. But really cute design. And again, the use of the blue is a nice addition to add to it. The tracks are extra with this set, but I wanted to bring the tracks in to show you because it is like regular specification tracks, so Lego size tracks. And I wanted to show you how well the train moves on the tracks. As well, check out the strength of these couplers. If I just slide this very slowly, look at that. They're very strong, and you can pull the entire train. Very, very well done. Couple of things to point out with this set. The very front of the locomotive, we have this piece here. It actually doesn't stay on tight. Now, if you're just displaying, then that's not a problem, but for the playability, you want to be careful with that. That's, I think, an issue with the actual piece, not the design. There are some different color matches here. So for example, we have a green on the edge and a green on the top. And if you look closely, you can see some differences as well in this car. In the instructions, the colors are supposed to be the same, but they're actually a little bit different greens. This car here with the tree, I showed you that this piece moves. It's actually supposed to move when you move the wheels. Underneath, there's supposed to be this pin and gear that goes in, that goes up against this piece here so that it spins it, but the pin just keeps falling out. I've changed the pin to see if it was the size of the pin. I really can't get it to stay in. Again, I'm not going to be playing with it. I'm going to display it with my Christmas village. So it's not a big deal for that. The other thing I'm going to put in positives and negatives is I have a lot of extra pieces in this set, which is very interesting. Most of these pieces I did use in the instructions, but for example, these, I didn't use them in the instructions at all, but they were extra pieces. So I'm sure I'll use them and I can do some more Christmas decorating. This was a fun build. The brick quality is good. The design is great, and the instructions, my gosh, these are the best mock instructions that I've ever worked with. And it's a great addition to any holiday village or to display on its own. I'm in awe of those with such great talent that come up with these designs. So thank you so much to CJ for your hard work. Before we get out of here, I wanted to show you this in my winter village. Now, this is just the start of my winter village. I have a much bigger shelf to show you in due time. We've got the train on top, and then we've got the funwhole ski lodge and the funwhole newsstand. Then we've got the Lego Elf Clubhouse and Lego Santa's Visit. And on the bottom, we've got another LesDiy. This is the Reindeer Ranch by Big Bob's Bricks. Let us know in the comments what you think. Thanks so much for watching. Please hit that thumbs up and subscribe on your way out. And until next time, keep clicking those bricks. On to our second car. Tell me this is not festive. CJ, you are crushing it so far with the festivities. We've got another, my God.